Oh, hey, y'all. I know that you're about here to enjoy me and Andrew Santino fighting, but I am also going on tour. I am coming to your city. I'll be at the Majestic Theater in Dallas on September 5th. I'll be in Kansas City on August 10th. On September 7th, I will be in Houston, Texas, and then Austin, and the Warner Theater in D.C., and the Beacon Theater in New York, and then Carolina, and then Chicago, Prior Lake, Minnesota, Nashville, Atlanta, Denver, Salt Lake City, San Diego, Boston, Jacksonville. Just go to WhitneyCummings.com, please, you guys, because every time I go to a city, once I leave, all the comments are like, when are you coming to Atlanta? And I'm like, I was just there. So, I mean, that's specifically for Toronto. Canadians, like, cannot figure out when I'm there. Thank you. Enjoy the show.
You're the Mae West of our generation. Do you know that?
People think she was a man.
We'll be right back.
Wait, how am I the Mae West of our generation?
Didn't she have a lobotomy? She had a lobotomy, right? Isn't that right? I mean, that's how I consider you.
I will be damned if
I wish you were in the 50s, a comedian in like the 60s. You know, like imagine how quickly they would lobotomize you and chain you up. Because the way you are, the toast is burnt, you're throwing stuff around. This house feels like this is what Pee Wee Herman really wanted the Playhouse to be, is your house. This is Pee Wee's Playhouse. Just do one, go, one. Did you do that one time? Yeah, that's good.
That was not good.
No,
I could in a movie theater, though. What? What?
Whitney.
Whitney. Andy.
Be careful. Don't.
Bap, bap, bap.
Bobby and I did Family Feud, and it's going to air, I think, in a month or two. To Flavor Flav. We played Flavor Flav.
Okay. How'd that go?
We lost to Flavor Flav.
No, you didn't.
I swear to God
no,
on my
you
life.
Didn't.
It's the most embarrassing shit on planet Earth. I lost to Flavor Flav.
Okay.
Flavor Flav. Who took, by the way, after every commercial break, would take 25 minutes to just chat. And Steve was like, all right, man, we got to get going. He would just talk and talk about stuff and life. He had, all his kids were there. It was beautiful. It was a family affair. And by the way, I love Flav. But he had like 30 kids there.
Sure.
And 2 of them met for the first time at Family Feud. I swear to God, my hand to God. Like, one of the girls was like, they're meeting for the first time. And I was like, what do you mean? Like a friend? And they're like, no, they're brother. That's brothers. They're meeting for the first time. I was like, wow, Family Feud. It's kind of tight if you're going to do it.
What was the losing question? What set you back? Bobby couldn't see over the
I'm so
podium?
mad about this. Yeah. Well, it was, which is faster? A cheetah, a mongoose, or a rickshaw? Which is faster?
That is racist to ask Bobby.
Clearly, that's not the question.
Oh.
No, the thing that... Come on.
I was in. I was like, damn, this show sounds awesome.
No, the question that we lost on, and you tell me how bullshit this is, the question was, name something you do at night that you'll regret the next morning, okay? And one of our answers was drinking was up there.
Sure.
Then we said sex, sleeping with somebody, right? That was wrong.
Yeah.
And the winning answer was... the gym.
Have you seen porn? It's all at the gym now.
Well, I don't go to Equinox anymore because I was assaulted in the steam room.
Really?
Twice.
By?
The same guy. I waited. He came in, left, came back. I was just sat there.
Is the steam room really this like predatory place?
Yes. It's disgusting.
But isn't it? Don't you not?
By the way, I've never been to Equinox. I will not go. I do not go to gyms.
We are open for partnerships. Don't worry. You didn't burn that bridge.
Sorry, Equinox. I don't. No, I don't. The steam room is gross. It's weird.
Okay, so I don't know who I was talking about this the other day about
is
how.
Is that a self-portrait, by the way, over your shoulder?
Fucking dickhead.
Is that?
By the way, why did it have to be a self portrait? Hold on.
It is really good though.
By
it
the
has
way,
your eyes for sure.
The pig behind me that he said was a self portrait's even worse because it means that's how I see myself.
That's the bit. That's the bit. Let's be real here. How do you see yourself? How does Whitney see herself? What are you to you?
Like not a portrait that's someone else.
I'll tell you what I see myself as.
I love it.
Van Gogh. Have you ever seen his self-portrait?
Yeah.
I mean, he looks ugly.
Severely mentally ill. Yeah.
But he looks so ugly.
I bet he was.
That's how I think of when I look in the mirror. I go, "You're Van Gogh. You're like a crooked face. It's almost like a crooked face.
I think that I am a Salvador Dali. Yeah, my face is crooked though.
You're dripping. Yeah.
I am a melting candle.
You're a melting candle.
Yeah. You are very handsome. You don't think you're ugly?
No, I don't think I'm handsome. I do think I'm a normal-looking guy. If you saw
you're
me
a
on the
stud.
street, you'd go, "That guy's okay. He's not bad."
No, you're a stud.
No. I don't have handsome privilege. You have pretty privilege. You get to walk around. People hold the door for you. People, oh, go ahead. You
Did
get
a
that.
white man in America just tell me I have privilege?
You have pretty privilege. You know you do.
But is pretty privilege...
You walk around as a tall, good-looking woman, and people do things for you, don't they?
Look,
don't they?
Andrew,
tell me I'm wrong.
My
someone ever
boyfriend
gone,
is
go
in
ahead.
the room. We can't do this
But
right
has someone
now.
ever gone, you go ahead? Has someone ever done that to you? Go right ahead. No, you go. Has someone done that?
The ones that I pay do that, yes.
No one's ever gone, go ahead to me. No one ever go ahead.
Because you're the go-ahead guy. You're supposed to say go ahead.
I do.
Yeah,
I often
that's your
do.
job.
But
as
you
a
have
man.
you have pretty privilege. You know that. You have pretty privilege.
Okay, but
that's a real thing
Pretty
today.
privilege is a new thing. This is new.
We're just recognizing
Can
it.
you stop hanging out with Bobby Altoff, please? Like, can you stop with the 20-year-olds in your comments? This new thing where people want to justify why they're not successful because someone else has a privilege. In comedy, pretty's not a privilege.
No. I'm talking about the world. You're not in comedy.
I'm not in the world.
When are you in comedy? Are you? Am I crazy? You're just my old friend.
I'm just saying, in comedy, it's probably a hindrance.
Sure, but in the real world, it's.
I'm not in the real world.
Yes, you are.
How? Where? When? Have you seen me out there?
Erewhon.
I don't go to Erewhon.
You've been to Erewhon.
I go to TJ's.
No, you don't.
I don't go to Erewhon.
I don't believe that for a second.
I've been to Erewhon.
You've got 7 soaps on your sink downstairs, and they're all $50 a pop.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. I can see it because the names are French.
Okay.
Codange. What is that?
Amazon sells fake French things.
No fucking way.
Also, you of all people, stay the away from my soaps near my kitchen.
People remember the story. When I got COVID for the first time, Whitney's house, I got sprayed in the eye.
Your friend that you
Dr.
brought
Bonner
here.
soap. Not my
Dude,
friend. Friend of a friend.
I was literally, we were, what is it called? This was so long ago. Cocooning, whatever it was called.
Cocooning?
People just, in a pod. We were in a pod. We were in a pod. It was it was just me, a couple friends at the house. No one got COVID. We were testing. Andrew comes over with some guy from Atlanta.
First of all, DeStefano's good friend. Chris DeStefano, blame him.
Okay, DeStefano comes over with this guy, and I mean, everyone has COVID within like 20 minutes.
It's him.
And then
he was patient fucking
and then
zero.
you started getting. Why did you wash your hands? There was something weird about the fact that you washed your hands.
I was playing with your dogs.
Oh, got it.
And if I don't wash my hands after I play with dogs, I'll itch my face, and then I'll get.
Andrew went to you know how like when
break
a hand soap it like kind of coagulates around the chute so that it's like stopped up. This actually, I think we made this up. There's no way this happened.
100%.
There's no way this is such a cartoon Kevin James shitty set piece.
It's a Ben Stiller movie.
It is.
Where he's over at the girlfriend's parents' house. I squirted the soap. The coagulation it
was 3 feet. 3
the
feet.
direction. There was a second shooter.
3 feet.
It hit me right in the eye, and I mean not near the eye. Hit me on the eye. I felt it on my eyeball.
This was that.
And I was blinded immediately.
This was that Dr. Brodder's soap that I've gotten into my eye before. You feel it for days.
It's
for days.
Unbelievably painful. I washed my eye out in her bathroom for no less than 30, 40 minutes while everyone laughed at me. Everyone kept coming in laughing, washing.
You're also 1,000 feet tall. Like, how did it even get up? Like, it made
the aim was perfect.
It was God. It was an act of God. I mean, it was
God
literally. That was the day that I started believing in Jesus.
For guys that are listening, if you get a little bit of soap in the mouth of your pecker, it hurt. You know, dude, it hurts so bad. It's that pain where it's like stingy, burny. You can't. It's got to just get itself out.
Can we do an award show for comedians?
Oh my God, fine, sure.
The commies?
Yeah, everybody lose. The commies?
Best male comedian.
You know
who
This is a recent ascension in fashion, and I think it's Jeselnik. He's got great I think Jeselnik his style is very him, and it always looks clean and good. I've never seen him sloppy.
Huh.
I've never seen him show up sloppy.
Yeah, I've seen little speckles of blood.
Yeah,
on his shirts.
You know, you can't cut up everything by yourself.
Interesting.
I think he's got good style. I think he's got smooth, clean. I like Jeselnik's style. It's very much him. Mm-hmm. I can't wear what he wears, but I like that he sticks to it, and it's just like his comedy. He's pretty true to it. Like he doesn't deviate.
Can I say something that I would say even if you weren't here?
Huh?
I like Bobby's style. Here's why. Here, just sit down. Sit the down. I will take that. I will take that. Let me just finish.
So fucking offensive.
Here's why.
Disgusting.
I like the fact.
It's insane, dude. He wears $900 pre-worn band T-shirts.
Okay, that's gross.
A
Okay,
band
that
he
is
doesn't
gross.
even know.
That's disgusting.
He has.
He goes to Urban Outfitters now and gets
He loves
Nirvana
golden
shirts.
goose shoes, which
Those are
bothers me.
those are for Brentwood rich like Xanax
Moms.
Those
No,
are for
those
moms.
are mommy shoes.
Gold digging mommies.
Yes.
I know. I have a couple pairs.
No, there's
So
one thing he does right, and it's denim. He does
here's what I
Japanese
like.
denim.
Here's what I like about that racist. Here's what I like about Bobby is that the color palette. It's like the 70s, like mustards
Yellow.
and like racist again.
Interesting.
It never.
Interesting that you said it. Mustard, the colored palette. You said it.
I like the blue is always like a weird navy.
Yeah, it's off.
Tertiary colors.
Tertiary colors.
Like
right.
he looks like one of like the kid from Stranger Things that got cut from the final. I like those colors. Okay, so you're going with Anthony. Here's what I'll
Anthony's
say.
style is clean and consistent.
Hot take. Sebastian. Now, here's what I like: glitter falling from a jacket while someone's performing. You know what I mean?
That's your style?
I like a little pomp. I like a little circumstance.
He's a showman. He's very much a showman.
I mean, he's colorblind, which is fine.
Is he really?
I like a lilac tank top on my comics.
All right, who's worst dressed?
Oh, that's what I. Oh, wait. Well, okay. Okay. Male best fashion. I was gonna do female best fashion. We can do worst dressed. Okay.
No, female best fashion. Let's do that.
You know, I'm gonna say Catherine Ryan. Good for her.
Yeah, but she's not really one of us. She's a Brit now.
Okay,
so
good
we've
point.
lost her
Okay.
over there. People that are on this side of the
Female
water.
best fashion.
In the United States.
Here's what else I like. Melissa Villaseñor.
Very good. Very good
What
style.
I like about Melissa
Very good style.
is she will cosplay a Mexican peasant from the 20s. And I appreciate she will have she will lean in, dude.
Yeah.
Braids, peasant top.
She can look 20 and 60 all
At
within
the same
It's
time.
amazing. Like she's young and sweet and cute, and then she's got
And then she's like knitting during her set. Like she's relatable. Hits every quadrant.
Might be top. She might be top fashion wise. Because I can't think of.
You know who else?
Who?
And I'm not joking. Leslie Jones. If you wear a gray knee brace on the outside of your jeans in your special, I fuck with you. Have you seen that?
No. She's wearing a knee brace on the outside of her special, like one of my uncles after a intramural basketball league. A knee brace on the outside.
Do you see it?
Didn't want to tuck it. She never mentions it once.
Can you just get a black one though? Can you hit?
But how many? By
Can
the
you
way,
hit Dwayne Reed like real
not
quick?
one friend was like, just take it off for the special.
If you're friends with Leslie before she goes on, are you gonna say shit?
No, fuck no.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, now that I think about it.
Okay, worst dressed. Here's what I have a hot take.
Mm.
I don't think comedians need to wear suits.
Oh, so you hate John Mulaney.
I love John Mulaney. He doesn't wear
sound like
suits
it.
all the time though.
Who wears suits all the time?
Remember, now I'm
Jimmy
gonna.
Carter wears suits all the time. He looks great.
He does look great, but a Brit doesn't count.
Right, he's not
Your
one of
rule's
us.
not
You're right.
mine.
No, you're right. No, you're right.
It's like.
Are there
look,
are there Americans that wear suits all the time? Because I don't know any.
Well, you don't see Steve Burton as American. Wow.
Well, half of them I do see.
Wow. So I sometimes I wonder because I'm like, it's our job to kind of like just be ourselves, and I'm like, do you wear a suit when you're not on stage?
Right.
I don't know.
It's a very
Does it
Seinfeldian thing.
Oh, does
Seinfeld kind of influenced. He's trying to get young people to like take it more serious, make it a job, sort of. You know what I mean? Like,
Most jobs you don't wear a suit.
I know, but you've heard that story about like it was Normand where he needed him to have a certain amount of time to the number. He's like, you should know your set to the minute. Like
That's right.
7 minutes or whatever it was or something exactly.
Sure.
So he's very like in that old school. So I think that's the suit era. I don't know. There's not a lot of young guys that wear suits, except for who did I just run into that?
Remember Ryan Stout?
Same time. James 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give me a Coke. Ryan Stout wears suits, but he is very suited.
But he
He's
does
a suited
that.
man.
It matches his personality, presentational delivery. I just think it's interesting because
You should wear a straight jacket on stage. That's
you
your
should be
personality.
straight. So I think that all
In this economy, think I can afford a woman?
you know who's
Emaciated.
stepping up in the fashion department?
Who?
Fahim Anwar.
Okay, that's definitely not how you say his name, and that's
That's it.
so racist.
No,
and
I
offensive.
agree against
Fahim
you.
Anwar.
Yeah.
He's never said that.
Fahim.
No,
That's absolutely his
Lady,
name. Do you
it's
know?
Fahim?
Okay.
Call him and
Fine.
say, "Hey, Fahim."
I will. I
don't
will.
choke on the H,
Maybe I will.
Fahim.
It's Fahim Anwar. In some countries it's Anwar, but like I'm not going to be weird about
Is that
it.
French? Do you even know what he is? What do you even know?
He is from the Orient.
Oh, I knew it. I knew you don't know. I know you don't know.
He is from Afghanistan.
He is Afghan.
Because I thought that was a joke for a
No,
long
he is
time.
Afghan. Yeah, that's true.
Because
I'm shocked that you know that, actually.
Yeah, that's why I don't
For
travel
as
with
little
him.
as you pay attention to
Why do you think
others.
I don't tour with him? Hey, Fahim.
Hey.
We just have a question.
Do you have your what's wrong? Yeah, he's got it. He probably has a retainer in. Do you have your retainer in, bud?
I've got my retainer in.
Oh
and
my
I've
God,
got
such a fucking
framer
nerd.
there.
Fahim, can you pronounce the phonetic way that your name is pronounced, like in your native land?
Ugh.
Well, let's see. I mean,
Don't be embarrassed.
what, like how to say Fahim properly?
Yeah.
Well, when my mom and like Afghan people call me, it'll be like Fahim, where it's like
Fahim.
almost like a Y.
Right, Fahim.
Fahim.
No.
Fahim.
Whitney's putting in this accent. Whitney goes Fahim.
It's
She's like,
Fahim.
it's not. Please validate that that's not true.
I'm honoring the culture. You're both like self-hate. Fahim.
Dude,
Yeah,
she's
Whitney calls me Fahim.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
It's a dick.
him.
Fuck him.
But that's not right. You know that's not right.
You say it right. Santino says it. Everyone says it right.
Thank you.
So we're
Thank you,
doing comedian awards, and we just did best male fashion. You were in the best male fashion section.
How? The bar is so low.
Yes.
Who's
Fair.
who's in the worst? Who's the worst dressed?
We're at worst dressed now.
I'll tell you, Bobby spends so much money to look homeless sometimes though with those t-shirts.
That's what we said. His outfits are worth 20 grand, and he looks like he's living underneath the
Yeah,
bridge.
he'll have a t-shirt that's like in tatters, like he survived an implosion, and he's like, this shirt cost me $3,000. And you're like, well, okay.
He does look like in a Broadway play how they would dress someone that just like came out of a
like a train
bomb
hopper.
threat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a hobo.
It's like there was a controlled demolition and no one told Bobby, and then he kind of crawled out of it.
Or like there was a fire and he just put on all the clothes he owns. Every now and then he'll throw in a bandana and I won't say anything because I know he's hanging by a thread, but you're just like, homie, I don't know.
But he is a best and a worst at the same time.
He
He's
is-
best and worst. He gets both.
I like his I like the colors that he wears. You know
was
who
telling
might be
me
the
he was-
worst?
He was wearing these jeans, like raw denim, for a bit,
See, I said
where
that.
like Japanese people are hired to wear them in Japan for
That's
like
true.
3 years to break them in, and then you wear them. So
That is
you've had a
true.
Japanese man breaking in these jeans.
They're
for
like Wagyu jeans.
yeah, they
They like
massage
massage
them.
the Japanese men in the jeans to death, and then you get them afterwards. And they have to come from a certain province.
And you get a picture of the Japanese man who was wearing it.
He signs it. He signs inside the pants before they kill him. They have to kill him, right?
Are
Don't they kill him?
these the ones? I have a vendetta against Japan because
Jesus, dude. Slow
I
down.
know. Look, because aren't these the jeans that they say don't wash? Just put them in the
You never
freezer.
wash- yeah, you freeze
Okay,
them.
this is this is bad.
No, you don't know this.
This is how COVID started.
First of all, you're supposed to do two things. You're supposed to.
Wait, that's how COVID started?
Yes.
Raw
You're
supposed to
denim jeans in the
infrared them.
freezer?
You infrared them.
Infrared light, and then you put them in the freezer. So you kill bacteria, and then you put them in the freezer.
Okay,
And then they're fine. They're clean.
we're not doing. No,
How often?
I said no.
You're not supposed to wash your jeans that much.
I wash my jeans every other time, maybe every time.
Really?
Yeah.
You're ruining the jeans. If
Fine.
they're good
you know what?
jeans.
Fine. I'd rather ruin the jeans than ruin my immune system.
You hear that, Fahim?
I'm learning.
Yeah, I'm
You
rich.
guys-
I wash my
She has
jeans.
a jean burning ceremony every
But you don't
Wednesday.
dry them. You just wash them and then you hang them.
Yeah, sure, but the washing takes away denim is supposed to be worn and stretched. When you wash it again, it ruins the fabric.
Get a new fabric then that's washable.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm saying? If someone
I'm
said
putting
like,
the retainer back in, guys.
Yeah, please put the retainer.
if
Bye,
someone,
Fahim. We love you.
No, I'm not done.
All right,
So if
thanks,
we're not,
guys.
if you
You
hang
got
up
what
on
you
me,
needed
I
on me.
will
I
call
love
Hang
Ronan
up,
Farrow.
Fahim, hang up, please.
I'll
Have a
call
good
Ronan
pod.
Farrow. I will. This is abuse. I've been. Love you. Did you get lip filler?
Yeah, he's doing.
No, what are you talking
He's getting
about?
Botox too. Tell her about the Botox.
Bro, is Botox really off limits?
No, but no guy you know is ever gonna get it.
I think we know people that have Botox.
Botox?
Yes.
All right, have a good pod,
Love
guys.
you.
You.
Of all the things,
Are you in an office? Like, what is his house?
of all the things that you could do, guys won't do Botox.
I think we know guys that. When I was in high school, I remember in Virginia, guys took birth control pills to clear up their skin. I think you would be surprised. I'm right, and you know
You're
it.
so broken. It's like who are these people that men that took birth control?
It's called the South.
For their acne. Mm-hmm. I mean, I did Accutane, which was just
So did I,
which
twice.
was just as dangerous.
By the way, the fact that
That's why we're fucked
this
up.
makes me so, dude. if you don't think I seriously say that every now and then, where I'm
Yeah.
like, I was on Accutane, and I know I'm off. Like, and people go, oh, no problem. Like, people, it's an excuse that works because it legitimately destroyed our brains.
Oh yeah, it was really bad. They had to put out what is it?
The warning is suicide.
The warnings about people killing themselves.
But what I will say is that having bad skin at that age is also makes you probably suicidal. Like, I had cystic acne. I mean,
So did I.
cystic. And now, have you seen how now girls will put little stickers over their zits that are stars?
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah. No.
It's cute.
You don't. In my day,
You stick it out.
you go to school with an oozing
welt.
pustule.
Yeah.
A welt. I would have to cover it with like caulk and grout, and then it would be oozing down. And now you guys just get to have little stickers on your face. Like, it's cute to have a zit. Like, you're proud of having
Yeah,
a zit.
but imagine being me. Imagine being a redheaded man with acne. It's like
With that
you're like,
personality.
oh my god!
I know.
Jump off a roof.
Yeah, that's how we got funny though. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, but also just, I mean, the pain of it. I had acne and braces at one point and red hair, and I thought,
God hates
this is it.
me.
Yeah, I don't need to be around anymore. I'm a bit. I'm a walking. I'm relief for people. Someone else is having a tough day, and they're like, that kid, dude. Some guy got a parking ticket. He's like, oh my god, look at that little idiot.
Did you have the metal braces?
Oh yeah, metal. I was metal mouth.
I did clear. And
Well,
there's no such thing as clear. It's whatever color the food you just ate was.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah, just yellow, like just
corn.
smegma.
Just corn mouth. You had schmegma teeth. Yeah, I had the hard, and then also my dentist was like, "Do you want rubber bands, colored rubber bands?" And I was
God.
like, "You think I want more fucking attention on these things?"
God.
Why do people do that? They like lit up their mouth.
I cannot, and they would move as they would talk, and the saliva would like catch to it. That was so traumatic. I mean, honestly, like headgear. I remember sleeping in headgear and being like, one false move, and I'm gonna impale my aorta. We were
hurts
just
so-
sleeping in barbed wire. Insane. We were just at school with half a basketball rim around our head, just like we were all just monsters. You know what? These days, gender isn't the only thing getting transformed. It's time to transform your living space today with Cozey. As we look to make the most of our living spaces, Cozey can help make your dream interior a reality. With beautifully designed, high-quality furniture that's easy to assemble and customize, Cozey's selection makes it easy to create stunning, functional home environments. Cozey focuses on the customer experience to ensure its products are easy to assemble, elegant, and durable. Their furniture adapts to your needs over time, offering timeless designs. Enjoy fast and free 2 to 5 day shipping. That's wild on all orders, plus a 30-day risk-free trial to ensure you love your new furniture. The new Neptune modular sofa bed is easy to assemble. It can fit into any space by customizing it to your needs, making it perfect for any room setup. Polyamorous people, Cozey heard you. Cozey offers beautifully crafted furniture at an affordable price, providing high quality and durable pieces that are accessible to everyone. Because let's face it, our economy's in the pooper. Visit Cozey.com to start customizing your furniture and order free fabric samples. That's Cozey, COZEY.com. If you've got a half day free, Sono Bello will make your summer way better. It's called micro laser fat removal, and it makes fat disappear permanently. You've heard the buzz about micro laser fat removal at Sono Bello, right? It's remarkable how in just one visit, your stubborn fat is gone permanently. Once a year, Sono Bello invites listeners to their exclusive summer savings event featuring their best pricing of the year. It is on for a limited time, and appointments are also limited, so you need to hurry that tush up. Sono Bello doctors are masters in micro laser and fat removal, a brilliant technique that removes stubborn fat permanently. Whether your problem areas are your tummy, your sides, your thighs, or your arms, or if you're like me and you just gave birth and you have saggy, loose, jiggly skin, it's gone in one comfortable visit. It's summer halftime, still time for the full body reset. Lose the inches and love your best summer ever. With the Care credit card, you'll enjoy flexible financing and convenient monthly payments subject to credit approval. Visit sonobello.com/summer. That's Sono, SONOBELLO.com/summer.
What do you feel? How do you feel? And I said this morning.
Okay.
On the way to coffee.
To who?
To my dog.
I'm just saying when comics do that, they're like, and I was saying this earlier.
How do you feel?
Who?
What do you think? I guess because I said this morning, I said, on Sundays I want to go somewhere.
Okay.
And
I want to talk about comedians. You want to talk about Sundays? Yeah, please.
And my wife said, "Do you mean church?" And I said, "Maybe or something or somewhere." Mm-hmm. I think I want to do it. I don't know where I want to go. I don't know what.
Like a trip?
No, I want to go to a place of worship of some kind.
Oh yeah.
I want to do it.
Okay.
Where do I go?
I feel, look,
Near my house, there's a church of
Jews.
no, I wouldn't step foot in one of those places. No, there's a church of, what is it
It's a
called?
tunnel.
Church of Science, Church of Christ Science.
Okay.
And I had to look that up, what they do.
Christ Science.
Christ Sciences?
Did you not have any religion growing up?
What do you mean? Look at me. Yeah, I was Catholic.
Yeah, I was going to say,
we
I
got
went to
kicked out of the
Catholic school, so
church.
why, and that's why no. And
No, we got kicked out of the Catholic church because my mom got a divorce.
because you weren't good at being molested.
Well, who would touch this? You know what I mean? You're going to touch the loud guy? That's how
The
I feel
kid
about-
with braces.
That's how I feel about when Cat Williams was like, Harvey Weinstein wanted to suck my penis. You're like, really? Harvey Weinstein picked you, the loudest fucker on earth? What a lie that is. Like, you think the priest is going to go after the little orange-haired kid? I'm telling everybody. I'm not keeping it a secret. You know what Father O'Malley did to me?
Also, Father O'Malley didn't want to get tetanus from your braces. But I okay.
Who, Toothy Santino? I'm not
You're-
touching that kid. No, dude. I grew up. Catholic was in my bones, and then we were shunned, and then we were away from the church, and then when my mom remarried, we would go to my stepdad was Presbyterian.
Okay. I'm in a 12-step program called Al-Anon. It's like church, basically.
Yeah, I know it.
And it's like AA or one of these, but it's just like, it's just life school.
Yeah.
It's a feelings school. And it's a bunch of people, they get together, they admit their secrets, they say, I wish I had done this better. Oh, I have this tool, I have this. I do not know what I would do without it. But it is like church. We do say God, but higher
How often
power.
you go?
I do Zoom meetings probably twice a week. I go in person maybe.
I'd like to
Twice a
physically go
week?
because I know if I don't physically go somewhere, it's not going to have an impact on me.
Being in a room with a bunch of people that don't know you, you're all just equals,
Yeah.
and you're all just telling your secrets, going like, you don't have to speak if you don't want to, but to just go, I didn't do this well this week. I said this to my mom and I shouldn't have said it, or this
So
happened.
Al-Anon.
Al-Anon, yeah, Al-Anon, ACA, Adult Children of Alcoholics, whatever it is. CODA is another good one.
What's CODA?
CODA is when you have like codependence.
Children of Deaf Adults? Isn't that what CODA is? Wasn't that a movie?
That was a movie. You are so Hollywood. You can't even see things outside without it being a movie.
Hold on 1 second.
I'm like, that was despicable.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, despicable me. You just
I'm
did
almost
well.
done with the pod.
Yeah.
With my agent.
How many?
Yeah.
So it's in your ear, or is it just Neuralink?
No, she got fatter.
Okay,
All right, yeah,
but-
I'll talk to you. I'll call you guys afterwards. Bye-bye. Sorry, my agents. They check in.
All they plural.
I should
They
do-
were all. Oh.
Yeah, I should do Al-Anon. I'm a kid of addiction. You know that my dad was an addict.
Look,
Is an addict.
sometimes you need perspective and context. You need
Yeah.
to go sit with a bunch of people going, my kid's addicted to heroin. My brother just died. And then you go, you know what? It really helps me to just not be like, we're us all the time now.
Yeah,
It's too much.
we're too much.
I think part of the reason of having a kid that has really helped me is just the release of, we call the bondage of self, the self-obsession of me. Hey guys, me, like me again. It's too much. You've gotten so successful. I know it's weird to say this, and Bad Friends is so big. Your podcast is so big. Your touring's going so well. You're on this Emmy-winning show. You're in like all the movies,
No, I'm not.
but enough of them, a lot of them. But, does anything happen when you go, holy shit, I've got all this and it didn't work? What?
What didn't work?
Like it didn't work. It didn't.
No, I tell you what it is.
I still am the same inside.
I never thought that was going to make me happy or any of that
Oh.
stuff. I just wanted, dude, my only goal forever was, can I make a living doing the thing? And then when I started to make a living doing the thing, I was like, okay, how long am I allowed to do this for? And then as it continued and I started to like really grow and the career grew, you do that whole like, why didn't I get that? And I didn't do that. And then this is going to sound so corny and I don't care. But since I've done Bad Friends, since the birth of Bad Friends, I've shed like all of that because I don't really give a anymore. Because it's the most fun I've ever had and it's
Yeah.
the most rewarding of anything I've ever done. And
it's your personality.
It's ours.
People are saying, I like you.
yeah, but it's ours.
Not
We
this
own it.
character
Nobody
you play.
does a thing for us. We don't
Yeah.
have to. We don't have to like ask someone to do anything or to like when we have a dumb thought or a dumb idea, we can just execute it.
Yeah.
And for the first time in my entire career, I've been like, oh, I won. This is my first time I've ever felt like a win. Now that's pathetic because I have done other things before that I should be grateful for, which I am. But this is the first time I've been like, this is a win. This is the best win I've ever had.
Yeah.
If and when Bad Friends does end, which everything does, I will unequivocally forever know that was the best moment of my career. I don't give a else I do. It's the most fun I've ever had. He knows. We talk to each other all the time about how it's like, it's magic. I have so much fun. We get to be free.
Yeah.
And the industry is so collapsible and so vulnerable that I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't care.
yep.
I don't care about the other stuff anymore. I like to do stuff. I hope other stuff that we're doing works, but it's the only thing I've ever had this much fun on in my career. So I wasn't looking for something to make me happy. I was looking for something that felt real to me. This is the first thing I've ever done that felt real.
But don't you feel like there's a little bit of like, once you get the thing that is like, okay, I can make money now. I don't have to worry about money, because so much of that was like, I gotta go, then I'm gonna be poor, my scarcity complex.
Yeah.
But then you go, okay, now I'm solvent, and now, oh, what if I was just addicted to the chasing? And what if I was just,
part of it is,
you know,
that's why
you're
you
like,
still do stuff,
Yeah.
but also because if I stopped making anything, I would really get low. I'd get so depressed.
you go on vacations though.
I'm leaving in 5 days.
You really go.
I've started to really. This is a newfound thing for me.
And you inspired me. I don't remember where you were, Hawaii or somewhere, and I was like, he's fully on vacation.
We went to Bora Bora and I disappeared, and I will shut the phone down and I'll just hang out. I just have learned to just do it.
You can really be with yourself.
Yeah, for years I was so scared to leave, and now
too.
I can't fucking wait
Leave
to
fast
leave.
enough.
Yeah, I can't wait to leave.
What happened? I tried to con Andrew into splitting an apartment with me in Austin, and it didn't
I
work.
said yes, but you didn't send over paperwork. I said do it. I'll do
Right,
it.
okay.
I will still do it now.
I dead serious think
But
we
you have
should
to
do it.
find the place, and I'll do the thing.
I think we're in a place at this point, and I'll work for you. But okay, where we
no. But this is the relationship we have. Let me tell you something.
which is what?
You do all the stuff,
Right.
and I'll enjoy it.
Okay.
I'll just enjoy it. You know what's pathetic, and I mean this. I'm really not good at. That's a big flaw of mine. I'm not good at the planning thing. Like when we do vacation.
Yeah. She does it.
I go, can you please say what you want to do, and I will. Not.
And she goes divorce, and you're like, not that.
Please no. No, but it's not the money thing. But it's just like I don't know how to organize. I'm not good at that thing. I'm good at my little things. So
Yeah.
if it's like planning a trip, I go, can we get someone to help us, or can you do it?
Of course.
And then I'll say yes to everything.
Yeah.
So I'm so bad at the other going to do it.
Yep.
But
Because
I'm down for all of it.
LA is really wearing on my spirit at the moment,
And your physical.
and my physical.
And your physical.
And
Does the smog do all that, you think?
here's what I forgot to say when I was talking about the Botox thing.
Yeah.
I go in to my dermatologist, and I'm like 4 months pregnant, and I'm like, oh, I'm pregnant, so I'm probably not going to be able to, get Botox later. I won't have time once the baby comes. So can I get a little here? And he was like, oh, no, we can't give you Botox while you're pregnant.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm sure it's fine. He goes, no, there's something, it's called gray baby syndrome, where the baby comes out gray.
No.
And I was like, okay, but if you could just like he was like, gray baby. I was like,
Sure. LA baby. I
got
heard
it,
you.
got it. In the middle, not black, white, it's gray. Yeah, like that's. Yeah, so I haven't gotten Botox since then, but that
was the
didn't
influence.
deter me. Yeah, it took me to go gray. Gray baby.
Gray baby
Gray
syndrome?
baby. You can't get Botox while
I
you're
need
pregnant.
to ask you one thing about your while you were pregnant, because you have alien tits.
Knockers.
Yeah,
They got wild.
massive.
I'm sorry about that.
And yeah,
It ruined a couple of my
It was a
friendships.
new level of distracting.
Like
where
me
when you'd
and-
say hi to me, I'd be like, no, thank you.
Ron
I had to
White
walk
won't talk
away.
to me
Yeah,
anymore.
I had to walk away. I was like, I mean,
It
it's
didn't.
almost like your tits had eyes and they just kept staring up.
They
And
were
I was
like,
like, cut it out.
It was like a crocodile coming out of a pond.
Yeah, coming to get me, dude.
And I couldn't tell how big they were because I
It
was
was
getting big.
comical. It was absurd.
I ruined every photo at Tim Dillon's Thanksgiving party. Like every photo. It's like it
was
was
your tits.
Stormy Daniels just like in the background of every. They were wild. Okay, you want to talk about one more thing and then go instead of
Yeah.
doing an IG live? You don't want to talk to the people.
I'll do an IG live
Fine.
with you. Yeah,
it'll
no.
it'll be fun.
But give me a topic and then give me one more thing. And
Female
then
Secret Service agents. This is why I think. Okay, I don't think. Okay, I'm sure this was an inside job. Let's blame the Dems. Fine. I love saying Dems now. The libs, the Dems.
Blame them.
By the way, they're all idiots. I'm just saying, Trump's gonna win. I'm not. We're good.
Yeah, he's locked.
Yeah, the guy's chosen by God. I don't know what to tell you. The
After
guy's
you get shot in
He's
a-
a star. He's a winner. I mean, it's just we all gotta just.
Yeah.
So, if you're Trump, who is obsessed with his brand, and his legacy was now felon, he wasn't gonna let that be his legacy.
No.
If I'm Trump, I'm finding some incel. I'm going, If you get me, you get me.
Yeah.
If you get me, you get me.
Right.
Try not to. You know what I mean?
Try not to get me.
Wasn't
this plot line for the movie Bulworth? Do you remember Bulworth?
I think I do.
I'm dead serious. Like,
is Bill Pullman or something?
Yeah. Wasn't this the plot for Bulworth?
I'm just saying, I'd be like, get me in the arm. Just try not to get my head. Is he wearing a bulletproof vest on there? I don't know. I'm just saying that
leg me. Just hit me in the leg.
I think that he's just chosen by God.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. You're going to church now. I mean, we all agree.
Look at this. A financially ruined senator now disillusioned with politics. The forlorn statesman orders a contract killing the target himself, so his family will be able to. Yeah, it is. That was.
But he's like, don't kill me. Just nick me.
Yeah.
You don't have female Secret Service agents.
Oh, this is right. You don't believe that. You think
they were front and center.
Those are AI. You think
central casting? No, they were really there.
Right.
You're not serious about security. If you
go ahead, say it. You think if you have female security, you're not taking yourself serious?
There were two that were. Oh, now we're live. Fine. Hey, am I wrong? Are we being serious?
You think female Secret Service?
That's how much you hate trans people. You won't have trans women at least be your security. I'm just saying, like, it is such a. They had long blonde hair. They were like gorgeous.
Yeah, gorgeous. Yeah, that's who we want. That's who protects me. Beautiful women protect me. But I can't have some Uggo protecting me.
There's some Uggo.
Can't have some 5. I've got to have a 9. By the way, though, the new American flag will be him doing that. That will be the American flag. He will
serve 30 more terms.
Yeah, he'll find a way to make it happen.
Do you think Louis J. Gomez said, he was like, maybe it's different now that after the assassination attempt, that if Trump gets back in, which now it looks like obviously he will, that people are going to start cracking down on jokes again?
No, that's not real.
It's different now.
Yeah, just the time. I think here, you know what I found from the youth, right? From like my niece's generation, like 16. They're tired of the people just above them, whatever I don't know the names anymore.
Got it.
They don't like that bullshit anymore.
Right.
They're on their own kick. They like their own kind of weird, subversive, sardonic. They're all kind of dark. They're all a little bit like, they're all kind of very funny and quippy and a little like the whole system, right? So that whole thing is deteriorated now. This whole like,
yeah.
I think that's gone because the young kids don't any of that shit.
Right.
They don't
and you would know
because
you hang out with them.
Okay. No, I listen to my niece's generation because they are the future of the world.
What's Santino's handicap?
Red hair.
No, in golfing.
I know.
Oh, stupid.
Who asked? Did someone ask that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a whenever people ask me this, it's so funny because people are like, oh, bullshit. There's a thing called the Gin app.
A table, and you just missed it.
This is fine. What is this, Target? There's a thing called the Gin app, and then that's what it is. It's you can say what it is.
His is 3.4 is his handicap.
3.4 is my index.
That's his
index.
Looks out of 10?
Yes. 3.4. That's my index. People say, what's your handicap? If you know what an index is, you know the difference.
Everyone's saying I'm Bobby Mom. I mean, is that like, will you ever be? Like, is that?
I'll never get rid of it.
Never.
I cross-eyed to you yesterday when you called me out of the. You're like, hey, can you? And I go, what? Cross-eyed since I was a teen. That's the way to make my mom feel good. Whenever I wanted to make my mom laugh, I would cross-eye to her. I'm Bobby Mom will forever be.
Like, is that your like thing now?
Okay, so a lot of times at the airport, people are like, "Oh, Bobby Mom," but then I'll be at like a nice store somewhere, like buying something, like a gift for my wife, and the woman will check me out, and she'll be like, "Have a good day, I'm Bobby Mom." I'm not kidding. It happens all the time.
I love it.
I did it. It's my fault. It's my thing. I fucked up.
It's your like. That's the ticket.
That's my That's like my That's my bazinga. That's my fucking bazinga.
Your white noise machine.
That's a joke that I do now. I'm
golfing with Yellow Wolf.
Yeah, Yellow Wolf and I went golfing. How do they know that?
Dude,
that's insane.
Yeah,
that's in. How
Yellow
the fuck
Wolf
would they know that?
No, it was Skrillex I matched with on Raya.
Shut the fuck
What's
up.
Yellow Wolf? Is that the whole band?
Yellow Wolf is a rapper. No, it's a man.
Okay.
Skrillex and Yellow Wolf are not the same thing.
Yellow Wolf, an Asian wolf? Hey,
yes.
Hey,
Hey.
guys. Okay.
Oh. Howl at the moon. All right. Insane.
I love podcasting. It's so much better than anything. Okay,
Give me more. I like that.
When you get out of the shower, after you wash yourself, Not your legs, because you're a man.
No, I do. We talked about this yesterday on the show. I do wash my legs.
You wash your legs.
And I have a washcloth. I know people. You don't have
we
a
gotta
washcloth?
I gotta get you mitts, exfoliating mitts.
Dude.
The washcloth is
First
that's
of all,
a no.
I
That's
have
a
washcloth,
Wuhan.
and I have I don't have a mitt. I have a wand. I have a back with the bristly.
Okay, so
I've got
you're
that.
okay because you're a
But
warlock.
I like the washcloth because it's a comfort thing from a kid. It's a comfort thing when I was a kid.
Sure.
I think it was like my dad used to
Same
hit
washcloth
me.
since you were a kid, is my guess.
Yeah, he hit me with
Okay.
the washcloth, and I would go. You go ahead. What's next? My father never hit me, by the way, for the record.
How about this? How did
Not in the
Santino get the
face.
MGK interview before you? I'll tell you how. I didn't write MGK back. And I will prove it right now.
How did I get the interview before you? I also passed out on a plane, and he was next to me. Do you know this story? I had vasovagal syncope or whatever the it is, and I passed out on a plane on the way back from Nashville. People thought I overdosed, and he was sitting behind me. And he came into the bathroom and gave me a sweater, and I threw up all over myself. You don't know the story?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We talked about it on the show with him. But that's how I got it, because he sat behind me, him and his beautiful...
I said January
girlfriend
12th, 6:39. Want to come on the pod? Can't say what the next thing I said was. He said, yes. When are you thinking? Give me your number. And I ghosted him because of postpartum depression.
You know what? I'm going to tell him not to do your show. I'm actually going to text him right now and say, don't do this show.
Do it. And then he wrote, send me your number, April 25th. And then I responded and then sent him a cat meme.
Don't do Whitney pod.
Why are you talking like Bobby Mom? Always. Now.
Oh, my God.
Okay, lots of questions. We're going to do this real quick.
Let me hear some.
Okay, a lot of people want to know about your golf.
That's weird. That's great. I love that. I'm starting my own golf channel. Tell them that.
Is that true?
Yeah, I am. I was going to do a deal with somebody, and I don't know if it's going to happen. We're trying to make it work, but I want to just
Hannah
do my own
Stocking
thing.
just did a golf show. She was at the Comedy Store last night.
Yeah, I met her through you.
Uh-huh.
She golfs? Yeah, no. Okay, right.
She has a video. One of the biggest videos on the things is her hitting a golf ball into people's butts.
Oh,
But
yeah,
you
yeah.
keep
Mine will
just
be real.
Yeah, you keep just doing it the hard way.
Yeah, you got it.
This podcast is sponsored by Marley Spoon. Marley Spoon knows bland food is boring. It's a bummer. We're all dying. No one wants to eat bland food. So they created the best tasting meal kit money can buy. And with my code Whitney, you can get up to 25 free meals. With Marley Spoon, you can choose from over 100 delicious recipes every week, from Cajun spiced chicken to poached salmon to butternut squash, gnocchi, and a vegan burrito bowl. It never ends. These fantastic options. My favorite recent meal from Marley Spoon was the Cajun spiced chicken. It was so good. Many of the recipes are also customizable. You know, I put barbecue sauce on everything, so there was a of that. Whether you're looking for vegetarian meals, family-friendly meals, low-carb options, anything you want, Marley Spoon has the food that you want to eat. Marley Spoon even has an in-house registered dietitian who assesses every recipe, so it takes the guesswork out of eating healthy. Experience the most personalized meal kit today with Marley Spoon. Head to marleyspoon.com/offer/Whitney and use the code Whitney for up to 25 free meals. That's right, up to 25 free meals with Marley Spoon. That's marleyspoon.com/offer/Whitney for up to 25 free meals. Who took marley.com/Whitney?
It's
This
within the same
Feels
site.
like collusion. I mean, I don't know why this link is dramatically
They
different.
have full control over this.
Okay, I'm not sure what's. Make sure you use my promo code Whitney. If you are able to decipher the hieroglyphics that just came out of my mouth, Pat, you'll put it on the screen, right?
I think so.
Send the. Oh, really?
I'll
You think
try.
so? Pat, okay, we'll see if he
I'll see if
can
I can figure
see
it
if he
out.
can figure it out. I mean, honestly, copy and pasting it, I feel like you'll still get it wrong. Use my promo code Whitney so they know that I sent you. Finding the right doctor should not be a total crapshoot, okay? Father of your kid, fine. But Zocdoc is making it so finding a doctor is not a crapshoot. Zocdoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors, choose the right one for your needs, and click to instantly book an appointment. We're talking about in-network appointments with more than 100,000 healthcare providers across every specialty, from mental health to dental health to eye care to skincare and much, much more. You can filter for doctors who take your insurance, who are located nearby, who are a good fit for any medical need you may have, and who are highly rated by verified patients. You can also see their actual appointment openings, choose a time that works for you, and click instantly to book a visit. Plus, Zocdoc appointments happen fast, typically within 24 to 72 hours. You can even score same-day appointments. Stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to Zocdoc.com/Whitney to find and instantly book top-rated doctors today. That's Zocdoc, ZocDoc.com/Whitney. Zocdoc.com/Whitney. A mistake I just made, just accidentally started a good business or offshoot, Zocdog.com. Or it'd be
For people
DocDog.com.
that want to go and pet dogs.
Like to like this version for like veterinary, for like vets. DocDog.com. I'd say, but I don't want anyone stealing this idea before I go on Shark Tank. The video of your bathroom soap in Santino's eye is the funniest thing I have saved on my phone. Will you send me that? You must have. I think I put it on Instagram. Will you guys
put it
send
on
me
IG
that?
Live.
Okay.
Or I mean, you put it on your story.
Will you guys send me that? I'm cackling in the background and his eye is so red. Okay, whatever your name is, will you send me the video of Santino with the soap in his eye, please? Because I deleted it. It was the pandemic. I was on drugs.
Wait, was that your ketamine face?
Okay, everyone wants to talk about this ketamine thing.
Was that what your
I'm
face? You were
so
on that.
stupid. You realize Reggie Watts is on ketamine like all the time, every day.
But
talks
he's in
about it.
control.
Fair.
Yeah.
We had a similar hairdos. I mean, let's not. So I have this thing called depression. Don't be jealous. And I did not want to go onto any kind of like antidepressant or anything,
Yeah.
right? Because I want my dick to work. And I
want big loads.
I want to shoot ropes.
Yeah.
And so I worked with this psychiatrist. It was during the pandemic. No one was going anywhere. And I microdosed. It wasn't straight ketamine. It was ketamine oxytocin mixed.
Like
And
diet ketamine?
It's
It's sugar-free ketamine.
and it's not straight ketamine because straight ketamine just is like, that was like Bill Cosby's lube. Like
It's horse tranquilizer type of shit.
maybe.
It can put you out.
Yeah, it's an anesthetic.
Yeah.
But this is more about the oxytocin, and it trains your brain to like be more positive and see the positive in situations. And it lasts for about 30 minutes with my personality. So I remember for a while. And so you do it with a therapist, and you go through and you forgive people and you release resentments. And it's kind of a miracle.
And it worked.
But you only do it for, I did it for like 10 days and then 2 months off, then 10 days. But I'm the idiot who like tells everyone about it because I can't just like,
Yeah, but you were trying to bring awareness to it. You just did it.
Well, I was just like, in our community, there's so much depression, and being on antidepressants is like, it didn't work for me personally. I was a zombie, and it helped me. Neil Brennan talks about it. Neil Brennan talks about going.
Well,
when
him and the ayahuasca stuff too.
When Neil Brennan talks about it, he gets like an Emmy. When I talk about it, everyone's like, uh-oh. But it is kind of I shouldn't be the face of it, definitely, with my personality, but it really helped me. I realized I had resentments toward like agents from like 20 years ago. I was like, oh, that Bernie.
You still have those.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore.
But they instantly lift. They instantly lift.
I don't
for
even
me.
remember anybody's name.
Oh,
I think
really?
that's part of my,
I didn't realize I had anger.
Yeah. I mean, I know I have it, but it's directed towards very specific things.
Okay.
Like
the sun.
Minorities. No. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't know. I just have it towards like childhood shit. It's all childhood shit.
Yeah.
Not adult shit. It's all childhood shit.
When I tell you, I actually, part of the reason I was like, I think I'm done, because the effects stay for a while. The idea isn't that you do it forever. I literally got to the point that was like, the people that abused me when I was a child, like, they were abused.
Yeah, the phrase hurt people.
Hurt people. And like I actually have compassion for the people. And then I was like, I think I'm overly compassionate. I think I've gone too far.
Yeah, you need to have a balance.
Yeah, exactly.
You need to have some compassion, but also I'm not going to give them everything. What else? Are you looking at more questions?
Okay, fine. We got to let him out of here, you guys. All these questions kind of suck. No offense.
None of them are good.
They're like fine. It's a lot of like, come here, come here. Is there a reference to Freeze Peach? Yes.
Yeah,
it's
we
right
talked
there.
about that, yeah.
I also thought it was, I don't know who that is. Favorite Brody Stevens story. When you killed him?
I assisted. No.
When you were like, don't take your meds, you're
I was
fine.
like, the rope goes here? No. The terrible. Good God. No, I miss him so much. I tell you the word. I'll give you two quick stories about him. One, this made me laugh. I was just trolling, joking around on Twitter one time. The app I don't use anymore because it's worthless.
Is it?
I hate it, dude.
But it's not, you don't put like tour dates and stuff on there?
No, I'm barely on.
You're a Threads guy?
I'm not on anything. Dude, I don't even post on Instagram. I'm so bad. I just don't. I put stories and that's it. Like, I'm so inconsistent with it because I just don't give a
Who
fuck
unfollowed
anymore.
you?
Everybody.
Say it.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, what,
Yesterday
my story
in your story, yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. It's a guy that you don't even know. But it's a guy that I knew from years ago that, like, I was like, it was a courtesy follow.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just a regular dude that you wouldn't even know. If I said his name, but it was so weird. I was like, why am I
How do you know someone's unfollowed you? You go to go.
A picture popped up. I haven't seen him in a long time. It popped up and I was like, I don't know. I looked at it. I was like,
Because when your Discover page is kind of janky, it's because you follow some random ass people
And I
that
was
you
like,
need.
why do I still follow this guy? It's literally what I thought. Why do I still follow him? And then I thought, I bet you he doesn't follow me. And then I clicked on his profile, and then he didn't, and I was like, this is great. Like I was
The
like,
relief, the
oh
freedom.
my God. It felt like I was clearing out. Do you know what it felt like? You know when you do one of those nose squirts?
Yeah, yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. The
neti pot?
sinus
I was
neti
like, oh my God, I just neti potted on Instagram a guy that I didn't want to follow anymore. But it's not anybody you would know. It's just a dude. But I don't post on Twitter anymore or any of that stuff, really. I don't care.
Because you can't like post and ghost on Twitter. You have to engage.
I just don't like Twitter. It's bull. I think it's trash. But I put on Twitter one time, I said, I don't care what alt comics say, I'm voting for Trump. Whatever. This was like
You said that?
before the first term. This was like a while ago.
Yeah.
Just to troll people. Because
Yeah.
I was like looking for engagement just to fuck around.
Yeah.
And of course, people got all mad about it, and I was like, God, I knew this would like get this traction because other comics were getting upset, like fighting with me on it.
Oh, dude.
Not fan people. It was just comics. And then I was like, Jesus Christ, it's a joke, it's a bit, it's just to entice people to like get mad. And then I go to what used to be Meltdown, and Brody was there, and he's like, Santino, yes, Arizona State, and I go, yeah, baby. And then because that was his like closest bond, Cubs and Arizona State with me. And then I sit down, and he goes, saw your tweet. You're really gonna vote for Trump? And I was like, oh, dude, I was just trolling people. He's like, you should. You should. And then he walked away. Like, he got almost upset that I was around. He was like, you should.
Oh, vote for him.
Yeah, he was really upset that I joked about it. He was like, not funny. I was like, okay. And
The
then
best.
the other Brody moment that to me was in some nights, the old nights of the store that were like etched into my brain that I miss. I really do miss. One time, right after Zamuda came back, when they would do they would do. Come on, dude, Bob Zamuda. What's wrong with me? Tony. When they did Clifton, when they did when Clifton, when he was doing the Clifton, when he would come like every year, there was one night when he was done and the crowd was really upset because he had said the N-word like 70 times,
and they wanted more.
Oh, dude. And the band was black, and it's the weirdest.
Jesus.
It's a crazy. Anyway, the crowd cleared. The room was weird, and then Brody went up at like, it had to have been like 1:30, and it's like the staff is drinking by that point in the back of the room, and no one's in there but like a speckling of like 4 blacked out people, tourists, and 2 people that don't speak English that think they can't leave, and Brody got out there and started drumming on a chair. I don't know if you remember, he used to like drum on the chair.
Of course I do.
He used to drum on the chair.
I used to have to follow it.
And he was drumming wanna rock and roll all night, party every day. And he played that for no less than 20 minutes. And it was the funniest, never ending
Fever dream.
It was so beautiful because it was awful and awesome. Those are the moments I miss with that shit at the store. That stuff's all gone. No one does weirdo shit anymore.
I mean,
it's comedy close.
I think it was I always say in the top 5 hardest I've ever laughed of. This was New Year's Eve, maybe 2006 or 7. Dude, the Comedy Store main room, New Year's Eve. When did you get to the Comedy Store?
2007 or 8.
It was like a little further. It was like right before
me,
then.
yeah.
The main room was Germans, like it was just no one even knows where they came from. It was just like all Croatians, like it was all people from like Van Nuys, just old couple. Like it was just bizarre. Like no one was in comedians merch. No one was young. No one was cool. And the New Year's Eve thing, there was like balloons. Like it was very just like awkward. It felt just like a Howard Johnson's conference room in Pensacola. Like it just had a very like weird vibe. And Brody selected to ring in the New Year. Brody. I mean, it's just like the most insane person to ring in the New Year.
3, 2.
Everyone's bombing. Like everyone's bombing. It's just like awkward. Like it's unclear if anyone speaks English. Everyone's bombing. Like Caparulo's bombing. Like the people that like murder are bombing. And Brody gets up there and he does one joke, bombs, and then just holds for a good 25 seconds. It just goes, okay, I will ruin your New Year's. And he just is like, I'm going to ruin your New Year's.
Watch me do it.
Watch me. I'm doing it.
Dare me.
We were in the back, I mean, literally crying. He's like, I'm not going to tell a joke. You don't deserve jokes. Like New Year's Eve comes around. He's like, I'm not counting. Like, I mean, it was so funny. And he's like, you guys, you don't get me. You're dumb. Do you understand that
So
you're
beautiful.
dumb? That you don't get me? It was so
But he's
funny.
right.
He's right.
people were so dumb that didn't get him. It bothered me so much when people were like confused. You're like, how do you know? Galifianakis, who I don't know, but I quote this all the time. He said the greatest line of all time. He goes, Brody isn't a stand-up comic.
Ooh.
He's a jock that does performance art. And I was like, that's the greatest line I've ever heard.
Ooh.
He's a jock that does performance art. And it's true.
I used to watch his YouTube
He used to
videos
throw baseballs against
where he
the
would
fence
just play
in
baseballs.
North Hollywood. Yeah, he would just go to a tennis court and throw baseballs at the fence.
Okay,
What is it?
I do want to say something really quick. Is that the thing, you getting out of the shower?
No, yeah, what is that?
After washing your legs
Yeah,
and your whole body,
yeah.
before you put clothes on, do you apply lotion?
No, no. I put lotion on my hands and my arms.
And
That's it. What do I don't know.
you
lotion.
don't off a lotion.
I don't lotion.
Petroleum jelly.
No,
Tears.
no. Keep going.
Bobby mom pussy.
Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. The jar is great. It's perfect grip size.
For the man and man.
Actually, I don't. I actually don't with lotion. Lube.
Why is no one putting lotion on?
We're not taught to. Guys, that's not a thing. Your dad doesn't tell you to do that, so you don't really know until you get older, and then you have to
Okay.
lotion up.
Okay.
But I can't lotion my whole body and then put on jeans. That makes me uncomfortable thinking about it. I don't.
Why?
Because my skin needs to be dry when I put on clothes. Am I right? Do you put
But
lotion on?
you know that lotion it absorbs.
Not really. It depends on whose skin. It depends on your skin.
Okay.
Mine it stays a little wet and sticky. You lotion your whole body, then you put on clothes.
Yes.
The inside of your clothes have lotion.
No, it dries and it absorbs. That
Does
my
not dry.
skin has lotion, and then I put clothes on.
It actually, I don't like it. I can't. I put lotion on my hands and my arms, and that's it. Why do I need lotion
I'm
on my legs?
74 years old.
I know. I'm not. God. Well, you look good.
Thank you.
You look.
I'm embalmed.
It's working.
I'm-
I should lotion more. No, the only thing I should care more about is my face, because my face is looking older, and I need to lotion my face more.
Your face looks good though.
I need to
For
take
what
care
you
of
put
it.
it through, being out in the sun golfing, you know,
Yeah, I'm working on it.
and in the amount of
Well, I put
Asian
zinc-
impressions you do, it's
put
amazing.
zinc
You
on it
don't
now.
have. Well, that's okay.
What are you doing?
Can I give you some good
Zinc
sunscreen?
is good. Zinc is good. Zinc is good.
Is it?
Zinc is good. Dude, everything comes out like that in my head now. It sounds like he's saying it to me.
Are we allowed to say? I'm glad I'm your spirit animal. I'm not sure if we're allowed to say that, but
Why?
It's spirit animal. It's like a Native American thing or something.
What? Wait a minute. We're not allowed to have spirit talk
Look, I
anymore?
don't know. You're the one that just said I had pretty privilege, so I wouldn't roll your eyes at PC
First
terms.
of all, that's just a social term. You do have pretty privilege. Pretty people are given advantages that ugly people are not.
You guys, the takeaway here is that Santino thinks I'm pretty, and I think it's important that we clip this.
God,
that we clip this?
Can you
Clip
Photoshop
it.
me throwing up right now?
Clip it. Will you guys do a survival challenge together?
You know what? We should do Naked and Afraid.
You know what?
I would do Naked and Afraid. Bobby and I actually pitched it. We talked about it 10 times. I said they should do a comedian's version of Naked and Afraid. I don't know why.
I think Louis C.K. did that.
Fuck. What an alley.
I think it's been done. I
just gave you that.
It's not. Can I have it?
You're welcome.
No, you're not.
You're welcome.
So does that mean we just all ruin our friendships by getting naked and doing a show together?
Yeah, but what's going to really ruin? I mean, like, we've all seen each other's penises. I've seen your penis.
It looks a little different since I had a kid. But wait, if we didn't, are there girls?
Secret guest on my podcast? I don't know. Maybe my ex?
I
Like,
can't get that clip out of my head when you
what's-
said JoJo Siwa. Isn't that her? That's her, right? That
I
does
don't
that?
remember.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like,
Favorite guest on my secret guest on my podcast?
Last question.
give it to me, baby.
Oh my God. What did the Polak say to the Mexican? Are these your fans?
Yeah. What did he say, by the way? That's great.
Know.
God, I need a response.
I don't know.
To that.
He asked again. I don't know. Sorry, we're gonna cut all this. Ashy, dry reptile. Okay. Oh, what did the Polak say to the Mexican? Let's get drunk. That's called a bad joke. Are you just repeating his jokes? Is he just doing your bits?
That's my closer. I'd like that to not be on the internet because I am going to close with that in my next special. What did the Polak say to the Mexican? Let's get drunk. Oh boy, I don't know. That's not. There's nothing there. There's no twist.
Guys, what does Santino think of Angel Reese?
Angel Reese.
And what type of clubs do you use?
Angel Reese, the basketball player. Angel Reese, right? Am I wrong? Yeah, I'm right. Yeah.
I'm only in the WNBA now.
That is the WNBA, you fucking goon.
That's why I said that.
You fucking idiot.
Goon is.
Angel Reese, yeah, she plays for Chicago. I'm thinking of the right girl.
Oh, that's all hell.
People give her a lot of shit because she was the one that like kind of bodied up Caitlin Clark.
Well,
do
they're
you
all
know anything about
lesbians.
the WNBA?
Yes, they're lesbians. Of
No,
course.
but you know what I'm referring to? Caitlin Clark got a lot of heat. Angel Reese was kind of like, yo, I'm the shit too. She's not taking all the attention in the league. And she bodied her a couple of times, kind of, put the physical on her. And then people are saying she was too aggressive and blah, 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 blah. Welcome to the league, dog. I don't know. What do you want to say? Basketball's tough. Sports are hard. Pro sports are hard.
The person with the Pollock joke just wrote, 2 broke girls sucked. Well,
let me write a thank you letter.
you think
to them.
I could
What's
afford all these figurines without 2 broke? They paid for all this garbage behind me, so
And
I
what do they
would
say?
just.
What club do I use? What clubs do I
Yeah,
use? Golf clubs?
Yeah.
Actually, you guess. Guess the brand. This is so funny.
Titleist.
No.
3 of clubs.
Are you serious? You knew that? You stupid bitch.
Is that real?
No. It's not a real thing. No, I use TaylorMade.
Yep.
I'm a big TaylorMade guy. I love TaylorMade.
Okay.
They're the shit.
That sounds like a guitar.
TaylorMade. Well, everything can be TaylorMade. But that's why the name has such resonance in the community.
And
Yes,
what
I'm
do
a
you
TaylorMade
like
fan.
about golf? Just the frustration?
I just talked about this to someone else too,
But it doesn't matter because you're here now and they're not going to hear both.
No. What I'm trying to say is, it is funny that people just go, they write off golf, like, it's stupid. It's white guy, boring nerd shit. We never get to see our friends as we get older. You just don't. You're busy. You have a family. You have shit going on. Golf is a reason to see my friends and have an activity to do for 3.5 to 4 guaranteed hours.
Yeah.
And I don't.
And your
have to
friends
care
are
about,
only white.
Yeah.
You're like, where do I go to a place where there's no women or black people?
Yeah.
to hang
You
out?
mean my heaven? That's my green heaven. You get to go. By the way, my friend EP just texted me. Who's black to play golf?
Okay.
With Spank. You think Spank is a white guy? No, Spank's black.
Okay.
And his brother, also black. 3 blacks and me. 3 blacks and a ginge. Welcome back to 3 blacks and a red.
2 broke blacks.
2 broke blacks. That's your show, not mine. What do I like about golf? Truly, it's a way to get away from the real world, and it's an activity. You get to walk 5 miles. I walk every time. You walk 5 miles. You get exercise. You're in the sun, and you get to just chat shit with friends. You don't have to think about reality for a while. You literally escape, and an activity, because I can't sit still. So I'm not, going to Hawaii. I don't go to the beach.
Yeah. I
The
can't.
fucking
the beach is
what the fuck am I doing at the beach?
Is sick.
No,
It's
I have to go do a thing. So I want to go spearfishing. I want to go scuba. I want to go hiking.
Sure.
So same thing. If I want to be outside doing something with friends, I don't want to sit and have
Yeah,
drink.
yeah, I
I
can't.
just want to go do a thing. And it's such a great release of tension, and you just kind of you get to hit a thing and then around with friends. And talk shit.
Yeah. Would you want me to come along?
Never.
Sometime. Does golf really mean gentlemen only, ladies forbidden?
No, that's one of those stupid.
But what does it mean?
They actually can't trace the true
Who's
etymology.
they? The non-binary historian?
Yes.
Okay.
They've looked up the etymology. You can try, and you can't really find it. It's kind of interesting.
This is a real question that favorite artist that influenced you as a kid. I actually do not want to know the answer to this.
Favorite
with you.
artist?
Artist, yeah. Or people. Mine are really weird.
Tim Burton, which is a
Huge. I
big-
just
big
rewatched
parallel.
Scissorhands.
Obsessed. Did you go when he was at when they put his stuff at the museum?
No.
it was
They
great.
did a LACMA?
Yeah, they did a feature of all his shit.
They did Kubrick a couple years ago. I went to that
Beautiful.
one.
Burton, I think, to me, because Batman was the only superhero I liked. I didn't read comic books as a kid, and I loved Batman. Didn't care for literally any of the other ones. Couldn't care less.
Huh. Who is the best Batman?
There is only one.
Can I guess yours?
Yeah. We'll say it on the count of 3. 1.
Oh, hold on, wait. Let me think of his name. Hold on.
It's pretty easy.
Hold on.
The best Batman of all time. It's unequivocal. It's not even close.
Let's just do it. Hold on. Ready?
1, 2, 3. George
Billy
Clooney
Crystal.
Billy Crystal.
was never Batman. George Clooney, best of all time, untouched.
Who was the guy that Michael Keaton? That's
Yeah.
who I was trying to think.
Yeah, so
I
bad.
conflated.
Who was the guy? By the way, we're in the theme of Tim Burton, the guy who did Tim Burton movies. Who was Beetle Guys? Who's Beetle Guys? Birdman, the
But
Jewish
wait,
Birdman.
this is a hot take that George Clooney was the best Batman.
It's a joke.
Oh,
You fucking idiot. Idiot. No,
dude, guys have weird shit.
He was the worst.
I
And-
just listened to my dude argue with who is the best drummer of Van Halen for 2.5 hours.
Well, that's a valid. I'm sure that's a good argument.
Oh my God.
No, Clooney was the worst, and he knows it. It was.
yeah,
that was a
yeah,
bad
yeah,
move.
I agree. Yours,
Keaton forever, but also that was our childhood. That was my.
so it's the nostalgia.
Yeah, it's the first one because other people would say
Christian Bale.
Most people would say Bale.
Okay.
Because the newer generation, but that was my childhood.
Sure.
Like when I was a kid, my mom hated to hear this, but I got obsessed with at the very end when the Joker dies after falling off of that roof. Which, by the way, if you watch that scene now, it's so poorly done. It's unbelievable.
I love watching movies that were so magical as kids, and then you see like staples in the background.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck? like the gargoyle head that breaks. You're like, it's styrofoam. It looked like it was. You like see the inside of the styrofoam. Like, oh my god, they didn't even paint it.
Have you watched Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory lately?
No, that's bad.
You see you literally see construction paper. You see like strings, staple. It's like amazing.
So bad. After he falls. Jack Nicholson, when he's the Joker and he hits the ground, he in his pocket, this like stayed with me. In his pocket was a little laugh machine, and the rhythm of it was. And so I would do that when I was a kid. And my mom hated it, and I'd be in another room at night and go, and she was like, "Cut it out." But
can you remix that with I, Bobby's Mom?
Bobby, Mom. All right.
Freeze Peach. Andrew's going to be all that. You guys go support. Like, Andrew, even if, like, just go, like, it's not like, here's the good news. You're not going to, like, laugh the whole time.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a soothing, chill. Like, if you want to go somewhere and just like relax, you know what I mean? And just hear the lull of a soothing voice without a bunch of racket. Do you know what I mean? Go see Andrew.
Thank you. Go to andrewsantino.com. Come see me live. If you're a fan of Whitney, you probably won't like my comedy because I do stand up. But please come see me on tour.
If you want to hear someone complain how expensive gas is, this is your guy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't ride elephants.
Thank you.